Sexting has now been banned in Victoria. The ban applies to anyone distributing intimate images of anyone under the age of 18 or adults without their consent. Today we hit the streets of Perth and ask you if this ban should apply to Western Australia.
I do for people under 18, yes, definitely, because they're just not old enough.
Because it's unsafe for younger people that are vulnerable to that. They think they're doing the right thing, they're going to get attention out of it, and they get the wrong attention. It gets put onto the Instagram or whatever you want to call it, social media, and it's been put out there and it's stuck on the internet. So it's not good for kids, but yeah, it definitely should be banned.
It's not good for the whole society when young women are so, it's not good.
Yeah, I strongly say it should be banned because it is very bad for teenagers, for all of us, I think. Can ruin the society.
No,
I don't think
because
so.
no.
It's like breaching
Your own rights, like
as
your
a
own
person to send that kind of photo.
I think it somehow also offends the freedom, liberty of every person. But I think to save children, it's not a bad idea.
Young teenagers, I don't think shouldn't do that, but adults, I'm okay with that.
I just, it should be banned because it's not good, but I just don't see how they can enforce that.
I highly doubt imposing a law is going to stop anyone. That's like saying, oh, you can't drink unless you're over 18. It's useless. It's not going to do shit.
There's a law against having sex underage, so there should be a restriction, but I don't think it should be banned.
Well, I'm not from WA, but I think it should be banned Australia-wide.
I think it should be banned globally, and those that abuse it, such as the young men that request the girls to do this, it should be illegal. They should be fined.
I think they should have a penalty for doing that. People should have a right to protect their own image.
But now those who illegally distribute such images in Victoria can be jailed for up to 2 years. And those who threaten to distribute these images can be jailed for up to 1 year.
I think that's completely wrong. So over the board.
I work in the Perth Law Court, so I see people doing robberies that don't even get imprisonment. So yeah, I think that's a bit harsh.
If it's against someone's will, then yeah, that's obviously should not be allowed and that's horrible. But if if it's voluntary, then I don't think that should be a crime at all.
2 years is probably about right, especially if you're using it to try and embarrass people and to get them into trouble, I know some vindictive people have done that when they've been rejected and stuff like that.
I think it is good. 2 years is not enough.
I don't think it's too much, yeah.
Because when you look at most penalties, there's a parole period of about, half the time. So no, it's not harsh enough.
No, I don't think the penalties are harsh enough for anything in Australia. The whole lot of the judicial system's far too soft.
I think if you were over 18 asking an underage to send you pictures or porn or stuff like that, then yeah, in 2 year penalty is pretty good because you think about it, that's pretty much like pedophilia.
If it's underage, then of course go to jail, get sodomized, you deserve it. But if it's over 18, then it's simply the person's perspective how they want to go about it.
I think that's a bit harsh, yes. But I think a slap on the wrist is not enough either.
Depending on the circumstance, if it's to the point where the person is getting harassed and bullied and feeling uncomfortable with the situation, then yeah, it definitely should be. But if it's consensual on the both ends and then one person changes their mind, then it's a different story.
This has been Christy Muller reporting for Undercurrent.